Frenemies. These used to be the people you tolerated who were somehow envious of you and aimed just high enough to take you out at the knees. Whether it was a comment about your outfit, hairstyle, or they left you with an insecurity about someone you were dating. They've been around for centuries. They lack self-esteem, etiquette, and support skills, typical of what you find most often in life. They are essentially the people you shouldn't hang out with unless you figured out a positive place for them. For example, you might have a frenemy who's always late to meet up with you, just plain rude. Well, maybe that's a frenemy opportunity, where you can use your waiting time to network and get to know other people like a dependable friend. Or there's the frenemy who doesn't support your career aspirations and makes you feel yay big. So maybe that's the frenemy not to talk about your job with. And then there's the frenemy who thrives off of your bad relationships because they're just not happy and you shouldn't be either. How dare you? So maybe you talk to this person about the more superficial things like the Eagles or your favorite recipe. What I've come to learn is that there are different levels of relationships. They're not all BFFs, but you need to know their place in your life and how to deal with them, and that's what tonight is all about. Because quite frankly, frenemies are the people you just can't trust, but don't have a choice. So let's be honest. If you just reserved friendships with people who were true friends, you wouldn't have any. It's midnight. I have to get to the studio.
From Philadelphia, it's the only original late-night television show in town. Get ready for Raw Reality with Gail Casper.
The Odd Squad, appearing at the Captain Action Comedy Show in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania on October 26th, Sydney Gant. And appearing at the Free For All Comedy Show at Rembrandt's Restaurant in Philadelphia on October 16th, comedian Tim Ryan. Go to rawrealitywithgailcasper.com for more details and contact information on all of our guests. I'll be tweeting with you during the show at Gail Casper Fans, and don't forget, no serious allowed, right guys? Right?
I agree.
And we got this whole frenemies thing going. I have never been so conscious of this in my entire life. So I'm really excited about this topic. You excited?
Okay, moderately.
So you guys must be frenemies then, moderately. All right, we've got two friends here, Jesse and Margot. They go out together, they meet two guys. Jesse ends up giving both the guys a ride home. Margot says, hey, go ahead and do that. The next day, Margot talks to Jesse, and apparently Jesse slept with both guys.
I think that guy had it figured out. He knows what most guys know, which is that, you know, girls named Jesse are easy and girls named Margot do not do threesomes.
Yeah, and I think Margot needs to appreciate what Jesse did. It's very difficult for women. I don't know, but I hear from women that it's really difficult to get two guys to have sex with them at the same time. So you should get
So she should get like what, a reward,
a
trophy?
high five of some kind, you know, just respect. And we don't even know if Margot still doesn't have a chance. Really, that threesome could have been a compatibility test. So if she wants to decide whether or not she's going to date one of those guys, she should also have sex with them both.
No, I think Margot just needs to get a car. She needs to worry about her own guy, and that's the end of it. And we got another story on Margot here, though. Margot is out at a bar. She's with a different friend, Sheila. They're hanging out. Margot's like, oh my God, that guy is really cute over there. So Sheila, her good friend, you know, has the big boobs, and she squeezes them together, and she starts shaking her shoulders, and
Well, see, either Margot needs to get better at communication, or she needs to pick worse friends, because being frenemies is all about competition, and she is at a disadvantage because one of her friends has way bigger boobs than her, and the other one of her friends, her spirit animal, is the Chinese finger trap. So that's because of all the double penetration, Gail. There's a lot that's just coming from. sides. So,
Tim,
Yeah, I don't know. Poor Margot. You know, she won't do threesomes. She doesn't have big boobs. I think her problem is probably like, you know, looking for love at a sports bar on a Sunday afternoon.
yeah, get a new scale. Get your words per minute up, Margot.
all right, well, we got a Gretchen here. A boyfriend she's been with for 2 years, very loyal. She loves her boyfriend. She wants to hook him up with another girl, a friend, again. So we got another threesome going on here. The girlfriend marries the boyfriend, and that's the end of Gretchen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but see, isn't it true though? I mean, anytime you're going to bring another person into a threesome, I mean, you're already, you're looking to be replaced. It's the end of you.
Well, you definitely shouldn't reward your boyfriend's fidelity with a threesome. That doesn't even make sense. So she's an idiot for that. Number two, if you're going to pick a person to be in a threesome with you as a woman, you have to pick a woman who is worse than you. You know, she maybe has smaller boobs.
Does it really matter? Anytime you bring somebody in.
Margot, perhaps. Maybe you can get in touch with Margot.
Yeah, total rookie mistake there.
Yeah.
You know, you'd never bring an attractive friend to have a threesome with your
Yeah,
boyfriend.
but
It's just,
according to you guys, though, attractive means big boobs. So I don't know.
Yeah, I also want to stop, Gail, your line of talking, because I feel like what you're saying is going to stop guys from getting threesomes out there. So we don't want that either. We just want you to pick
Yeah,
better.
I don't think that's a bad deal.
Yeah.
Pick better? No.
Yeah, pick a better
Don't
threesome
pick any
partner.
at all. All right, a Brooklyn woman. That's not to stop it. No, a Brooklyn woman, Kyla Henriquez. She stabbed and killed her friend Kamisha Richards. They had a fight on Facebook, over texting, over $20. $20.
Yeah, I would say it's probably less about the $20 that was owed and more about her running up her text minutes. I have unlimited text. I don't know how it works for you people out there. You know, people get upset about that. So she gave her $20 to get her son milk.
Right.
And then ended up throwing it in the trash when she didn't get her money. And it's just crazy to me what people will do over spilled milk these days. I said that.
Tim.
Yeah, and you don't get in between a Brooklyn woman and her child. That's just asking for trouble. It's like a moose or something, you know. It's like you leave them alone unless you touch their child, they become a horrible beast.
And doesn't this, though, reflect, I mean, you're not supposed to conduct any type of conflict communication through texting, through Facebook, through the written word. And here, like, it's probably a miscommunication amongst the two, and over $20, somebody's dead. So.
Yeah, I didn't know that rule. All of my death threats come through text.
So, yeah, all right. So as long as you don't carry them out there. Speaking of death, a bouncer nicknamed Punchy shot and killed, and we have a video of this, shot and killed 3 of his colleagues after they made fun of him for misfiring a gun that he shot at a shooting range earlier that day. So explain to me how you even make fun of somebody that's got a gun.
Well, I guess he's got a new nickname now. He probably was tired of Punchy. He wants to be called Shooty now.
Yeah, that's good. He can go with that new nickname. He doesn't have any friends around to call him the nickname because he shot them all. Yeah.
And again, I'm going to get back to don't touch anybody that's got a gun. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back where we learn how to deal with a frenemy. An expert joins the Odd Squad.